Hey, welcome to today's daily sprint where we're talking about increasing our purpose, passion, and meaning. And we're just going to cut right to the chase. There is a quote that I'm reading in one of the books that I'm reading right now. I can't recall the name. It's a sales book by Brian Tracy, I believe. And it says, "To know and not to do is one of life's greatest injustices." And think about that. Like, if you're a nutrition coach, isn't it an injustice when you give your client the knowledge to look better, feel better, perform better, and they don't apply the knowledge? So it's not like they're ignorant. It's not like they don't know. And look at us as entrepreneurs. For example, we know, because you've heard me say it 10 million and one times, we should be doing our daily method of operations, those 6 things that lead to success, irrefutably. We all know that. We know to the point that we don't even want to ask, So why aren't we doing those things? We know what we need to. We have the skills to do them. They're all pretty much skill proof. So why aren't we do them? Number one, fear of judgment. Fear of judgment is the largest fear in the world. It's like people fear judgment more than like heart attacks, cancer, any of that. Fear of judgment. So we have to ask ourselves, is somebody else's potential judgment more important than you reaching your potential, than you building a great life for your family? So when you have a fear of judgment, I want you to reframe that, and I want you to see your child's face, or I want you to see you in 10 years, if you did follow your system, follow your process perfectly, where you would be. Is that person or those kids more important than the fear of judgment? I would say yes. Number 2, fear of failure or fear of rejection. Well, here I love this, because if you go in and ask for the sale and somebody says no, where are you? You're in the same exact place where you started. Okay, which, yes, we're all growing forward, but we're all in decent places. We got air in our lungs, right? Okay, food on our table, air in our lungs. So if you're faced with rejection, you're in the exact same place that you're in before you were rejected. It's not like the rejection, it's not like losing a spouse where your rejection like puts you back a few years or whatnot. In business, it's cool. All right, let's move on. Number 3, this one might hit home. All right. Number 3, if you know what to do and you're just not doing it, it's just not a priority. So you need to ask yourself, why was it a priority, or why was the idea of this a priority in the past, and why is it no longer a priority? And what you're probably going to find is because it's fear of judgment, fear of rejection. Those are the 2 things that we really, really need to tie into to make this a priority, because most people don't get into business opportunities and become online or brick and mortar entrepreneurs because it's not a priority for them. Okay, so those would be the top 3. Let me know in the comments which ones you struggle with, how you're working through that. We can have a discussion on this. You guys have a great growth-driven rest of your day.